these?
Oh, this I have.
You have that.
This
This one, I've got to look at this again, but I think there's a lot of things that I talk about in general, like the drop and those sorts of things that are discussed in here, rotation, etc. But it's really advanced music. It's like the
That's the
Valcelli.
problem with all of these
Yeah.
books. They're either for,
You've said that.
beginners or professionals.
Did you suggest I write a book for intermediates at one point?
Yes, I did.
Maybe I just need to heed your advice.
Hey,
Translate this to
Tenure.
intermediate. Yeah. It'll be easier than doing a research study.
you could do both.
Yeah.
And when you came up for promotion, well, here's my book and here's
Here's the studies.
Whoa,
Yeah, right.
skip a grade.
I hope they say that. I didn't think about that.
I mean, there is really a huge gap out there.
Yeah.
Because who's gonna be the biggest market for this now? The
Yeah,
boomers.
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Because they have the time and the money to do it.
Certainly. Yeah. Oh, good. See, I knew there was a reason you were my student.
Besides obligation.
Yeah, no. Yeah, so.
Yeah, I ran across that grain of fish thing,
Yep.
and I had thought about that before. And the problem is, I need to know what to do every week, because I'll get going on something and then I'll sort of forget everything else.
Yeah, yeah. Well, what if we share a Google Doc and I just put, here's what you should do
Okay,
this week.
that would be perfect,
Okay.
because I do better with lists.
Let me just, I can type that up. That's
Okay.
what the lesson. Do you prefer Google Drive
Google Drive.
or like a Google Doc? Do you have Gmail?
I have Gmail, yeah.
Yeah, okay, then should be fine.
Whatever works.
Okay. So E major for Saturday, right?
Right. I hope I'm ready. I've worked on it all week and it's still just not gelled. And I just don't know why it's not gelled.
Well, listen, hey, I tried to record yesterday.
Oh, recording is like
No, I know, but I thought,
going under the microscope.
yeah, these were just short pieces. One was 2.5 minutes, another one was like 1 minute and 10 seconds. And like it just reminded me of how much detail work and slow practice I haven't done to really keep like me steering the ship rather than just kind of getting through it. Anyway, that's
Well, it's interesting that you have to do that even at your level.
well, especially because of where the pieces are in my like. I mean, these are tricky pieces, right? They just don't. They're not tonal, but they are in a sense. Like one is a fugue, and so that stuff is just not sight readable.
Yeah.
And it just takes a lot of planning.
Who's the composer?
Paul Schoenfeld. He's it's borderline like popular music, like jazz styles, big band type things. And anyway, he's got one piece that's really, really popular. It's a trio, clarinet, violin, and piano, and that's called cafe music. I'll put that on here. So that's a fun work. If you may have come across it before in a concert or something like that. Anyway, I knew about that work and I was like, what other works does he have for solo piano? And lo and behold, he has this set called Peccadillos. And there's an allemande, a fugetta, a rag, a shuffle, a waltz, and then a boogie. And the catalyst for writing that, he had been commissioned to write the work. And he was struggling to accept the commission and come up with ideas. but he was reading a concert review, and the reviewer was saying that Mr. B, I guess it's Bernstein maybe, his late works lack taste. So he's like, I wonder what I can do with something that's tasteless. So he took all these themes
Yeah.
and tasteless themes and worked them into a set called Pegadillos.
Mm.
So it's kind of an interesting story. But I find them to be, they're very fun. So I'm hoping to program them on my next recital.
Yeah.
You'll get a chance to hear them.
Well, I have another goal. I have 2 violinists in my building,
Oh, wow.
and I thought I would try to do the Beethoven songs without words with them.
Okay.
Because the first one, I thought, they're old people, they're probably not, who knows how good they are. And
Uh-huh.
I was talking to the lady yesterday, she's the younger of the two, and I'm guessing she's probably, 78 or something like
Okay.
that.
Okay.
She's working on the Mendelssohn Violin Concerto.
Oh, wow.
And I
Okay.
said, and you tell me you're not good? She said, well, it's hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. But that's a goal, we can.
Let me
She was
ask.
thrilled about that.
Yeah, sure. We certainly could do that.
And
We
I've
could-
never played with anybody before.
You're just gonna have like just this whole musical community in your building. You're gonna have to put on concerts for your
Right?
building. Let me talk to Dr. Yan, the violin instructor or professor here, and ask her if she has any recommendations for violin piano works that would be suitable.
Yeah. It would be easy enough.
Yeah, that would be in your range. I know things, but I don't know the repertoire like she does because I don't work with it
Yeah.
on a daily
I figured
basis.
I just zero out some music for her. She just plays the soprano. Right?
You could certainly do that, yeah.
Or I could arrange it if I wanted to.
Well, the other thing you could do as well is leave the melody out and just play the
I don't know if I could do
yeah.
that. And even if you double it, it would probably
It's fine.
sound good. But
Yeah, it's certainly
get
fine.
percussive part to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's good. Let me think of or explore some options the next time I speak with Dr. Yan, or I'll send her an email or something. Okay. Yeah, so like I said, some things they just take, I don't know, they just take time. But I liked what Graham said about how, it's important to learn something just for the week and you
Right.
get some feedback on it, but then you never come back to it,
Right.
We can get really bogged with numbers that,
And you end up with nothing you can play. Because, as you play everything gets better.
certainly. No, 25, I just had it. Well, let's see where you are.
Okay. What do you want to start with?
Let's do the one you'll play on Saturday.
Okay.
Are you gonna do this one on Saturday or this one?
Oh, I didn't know which one I was doing.
Oh, I thought we had said to do this
Oh,
one.
I thought
for
we
next-
said both. but,
Okay.
You know,
Well, let's see where we are.
okay. louder than I anticipated.
Yeah, so you're distracted by
I
that.
am distracted by it.
Do you want me to put it down?
Let's put it down. I mean, it's loud enough with the lid down. It's got good sound though.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not ready.
Save time today on this.
Yeah.
And go to the other one, see where
Okay.
we're on that. And we can, I think this one will be easier to get to where we need it to be for Saturday.
Oh, yeah, yeah, definitely. And of course, I spent less time on it.
Don't worry about those being staccato. I wouldn't worry about that. It jumps out of as it doesn't fit the character,
Okay.
that attack there.
I haven't played this yet today, so I'm getting into the swing of it.
Whenever you see the staccato on every note, just pedal each one of them.
Yeah.
Don't make it staccato, but just put your changes on each note. Why don't you start back here?
Kind of wonder.
chords. I think the last line's gonna be fine. Let's go to that part there. So to practice this, yeah, I would just practice that one first, right? What about 3 in the middle? On the A sharp for the first chord, and then to the 1, 4, 5.
On the
So
A sharp.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3.
To me, I think it's easier.
If the 4 is easier, use the 4.
Yeah.
Okay, let's put that left hand with it now. 4 on the C sharp. There you go, yeah, do it again. Take your hands off the keyboard. Take your hands off the keyboard. Now just go right back to that position and play that again. One more time, take
You
one
know
off.
what I did? I put my 3 there.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Interesting, okay.
So maybe that is the way to go. Okay, yeah, I could do that.
So let's think about this chord here now beyond the fingering. What is it? We have E, G, A sharp, D sharp, or C sharp, I'm sorry. So white, white, black, black.
That's a E flat diminished, isn't it?
A sharp diminished, right?
A sharp diminished.
Yep,
Okay.
yep. Diminished 7th chord. So let's back up now to here. Right hand alone now. Start with the first chord. Good. Take your hand off and let's try that again. One E and a 2 E and yeah, good. Good. Left hand alone. Left hand alone.
Oh, let's handle
Yep.
it.
And 2 on the E. Now keep your, let these just relax on those keys. B, C sharp, D sharp, and E. One more time. Do that in another spot. Just drop down an octave. Go up here. Go up one more octave. Good. Now your hand seems more relaxed already because it's kind of got more comfortable or familiar
Yeah.
with that feeling. Let's put the right hand and left hand together now. That's good. Stop on that.
Yeah, that's the way to control.
Tim, you've got to use the rhythm to help you here. So watch, we got this. Now watch what I do. I feel this as quickly as I can. I let this go as soon as I catch it in the pedal. Let the keys go, and then feel the next position. So before I move on, I'm confident that I'm going to play the right notes, right?
Oh, okay.
So go to fermata here and get to the next position. Prepare, right? And then move on.
Okay.
Let's use that practice technique.
chord. I never know if I'm getting it right.
I know, I'm questioning if you're catching another note.
That's possible. Oh, yep.
Yeah,
That's probably what I'm
yes.
doing.
If you do that, I think then come out with this. If you need to move just out with your second, I would shift your hand like this. Instead of turning this way,
Uh-huh.
do 1, 2, 3, 4 on those notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes.
Okay.
Then your 2 can be right outside the G sharp and the F
Okay.
sharp.
I keep from catching the other note.
Yep. Oh, there you go. So go like this. What is it? Feel it.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Don't be in a hurry to play the chord.
Okay.
Whenever you start making mistakes like that,
Mm-hmm.
and instantly switch to this practice. Get to where so because this transition from here to here is what we're missing. I wouldn't even play it once you get there with this. I would just go like that. Okay, there.
Yep.
Just do, but Tim, the problem is this to here. So just do that and do that over and over again. But you're only feeling the next chord right now. Just play this and feel the next. Play, feel. Good. See, now really pay attention to how your fingers are shifting. How's your hand shifting?
This is coming up. This is going full step. This is going half step, and this is coming down.
Yep. And your hand
It's
is
got to come out.
yeah, and your hand is opening up, right?
Yeah.
So from here. Now feel. And now when you pedal it, watch, you can move off of this chord quickly. That's it, yeah. Uh-huh. Good. Perfect. It's bouncing. And do you feel that? You're right where you need to be. Make sure that they get all yes, all at the same time. Yep.
I'm trying to soften these lower ones.
Yeah, so keep the weight on the upper part of your hand. But don't be afraid to still drift into the key. Yeah. There you go.
That feels strained too.
It may be just for that moment. It feels strained by because you're putting your strained there.
Yeah.
Is it when you just played the chord? Does it feel strained?
A little bit. And when
Are you this as you try to voice it.
Well, sometimes it collapses and sometimes it doesn't. Here, you can see what it looks like there.
Mm-hmm. But is your attack like an arm attack or is it a finger attack to try to get that to voice?
Oh, probably a finger attack.
That's probably, yeah, that's what I was assuming. And do an arm attack instead.
Okay, let's talk about that, because
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know how to do that.
So instead of trying to put pressure at the end of your fingertips, we're just sending the arm weight down out your fourth finger.
Are you pushing it forward or
Yeah.
down, or what are you doing?
I think it helps with voicing to go a little bit forward.
It does feel better.
On this chord, then, you can really voice the top there more.
Mm-hmm.
On the final chord. Let's put it with the left hand.
Is that loud enough, or I can...
Yeah, I want to hear it in context with the left hand.
Okay.
Freeze for a second. There was a little bit of scrambling there, right?
Yeah.
Let's attack that moment again. So right here. Now feel. But before we move on, I want to start here and stop there, and then go back. Start here, feel, and go back again. So do that a few times. Feel the time. Yeah, okay, I think you'll get it.
Okay.
So that stuck out to me. Let's go now to, let's go to this part here.
Yeah. I tried to learn near fingering yesterday because
I might do something like this if I were you. Just start 5, 3, 1, and play 2, 1. Because they're suggesting 5, 4, and 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're going to do that like this, then there's no reason to start 5, 4.
Okay.
Okay? The only reason to start 5, 4 is because you're going to be playing 2 black keys. So
Mm-hmm.
just smash that. Thumb on B, and then 2 on A sharp. 3 on C sharp. Play all these. So A sharp with 2. Yep. And then 3 on D sharp. There it is. So all the reason they're using this fingering is because that's the shape. So 1, 5, 4, 1. And then go forward to 3, 2. Let's try it another way.
Okay.
5, 3, 1. Now just 2, 1. And then just shift down 5, 2, 1. So it's just the first 2 chords that are different.
Mm-hmm.
I would go move 5. I would go from, so it's 5, 2, 1, and then just shift down. Now shift down. There you go, yeah.
That feels better.
Okay, yeah, this can feel awkward if you're not used to it. 5, 3, 1, and then 2, 1. And then the rest of it's the same. Then shift down to 5, put 5 on top of it. There you go. do the next loop. I would do 5-2-1. Start with 5-2-1, I think. It's a D sharp. Oh no. Oh, you're right. So let's see. You want to end with a 1. Let's see. Let's do, ignore the fingering. Let's see what fingering you naturally use without worrying about what they have written. By getting into it from here. So go back one before that. Okay, if that's what you're going to do, use a thumb on the E. And then 4-2.
Oh, you were coming 5-3.
And then thumb, 5-3. Yeah.
Oh, because I was 4-3. Doesn't make any difference. It's just learning it.
I would never use 5-4-3 there. It's just, I feel like it's dangerous. I don't have as much control.
Mm-hmm.
When 4 and 3 are by themselves without like a thumb.
Mm-hmm.
I would do something more like 4-2 and then shift like that. It contorts the hand more for me. Playing it's fine, but I think then your problem becomes shifting out of that. Just go like this, 4-3. Just take your hand and go 4-3 like that. Okay, now do 4-2. Okay, now 4-2 and then to the next chord. Or you can lift up. Good, now do 4-3. Now try 4-3 again. What's that?
That feels okay. Both ways feel okay.
Okay. Let's go back again. Start here. And then when you get to this E here, though, put your thumb. That's
Okay.
the key one.
Okay.
It seems like when you get to this chord here, you're not knowing what finger is going to play that next note. So use your thumb there.
Okay.
So 5-3-1. Let's do it again.
Okay.
Let's practice that.
Oh, I didn't.
Okay, left hand. What you're going to do from here. Yes, good. Okay, start back here then. You can go ahead and use the pedal.
it's getting from the thumb from.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
The way you shifted very quickly and felt the next position.
Well, when I was
shows
doing
me.
it both hands, the thumb was someplace.
Was lagging.
first, and then, yeah.
Probably play this here then. Oh, the left hand thumb is.
Both of them.
So one thing I would do here is just go forward like that. Even more so. Go forward. So when I play this one here, look where my thumb is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm keeping my thumb stuck on the edge.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so shift the whole. Good, yep. Isolate that. And you can break the thumb here too, like this. It sounds a little hesitant. Sink to the bottom of the key there. Yeah.
Can I hold that D sharp?
Yeah, I would. Feel the connection from the D sharp to the E. Yes, just like that.
Okay.
Certainly. Put that now with the right hand.
I can't really mark it.
You could connect all of them, Tim, like this.
Making my-
What about 5 to 4 and 40? So you gotta release your thumb though, like this. So release and hold the 5. And connect to 1 and 4. Lift your thumb again, connect to 3. Good, and then you go right to 2. Exactly.
That sounds better too. Okay.
It's the reverse of this.
Yeah. Okay.
Good, let's back up now to the end of that third line. Not sure what fingering's written there. You certainly could do 5-2-1 the whole way. If you wanted to. Try that. Let's see if that can make your life better.
Let me see what I'm. Let me go through it first with what's here. Okay, that's not great. Actually, that gets me right where I need to be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You were just using 5-2-1 the whole way.
Yeah.
I think you did 1-4-3.
Let's see.
I think you had 5 on top there. Go back to that. Yeah, I think that.
I'll just look at what I've written here.
previously what I just saw you do was that, yeah, where you have 4, 2, 1. I saw you do 5, 3, 5, 2, 1, and then you had 1, 4, and 3 for the next chord.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. That, yep. I like the 5, 2, 1 on this because that puts your 3 and 4 right where they need to be. Yep.
Yeah. So that should be.
Instead of 4, 2, 1, do 5, 2.
5 and 1.
You added
and
1, or 5, 4, 3, 1. Shift down to 5, 2, 1 there. There you go. Can we put the left hand with this now?
Okay. Fortunately, that's easy.
I would stay there with your left hand on the, and just go back to feel the next seventh that's coming up, even though there's rests. Play the right hand. That's why I might do something like this. 1 and 5, 3, and shift.
Just jump. Okay, yeah.
This. Good, yeah. Try both hands there with that. And land on 1 and 5 when you get there. 1 and 2 in your left hand. There you go. Oh, did you get 1 and 5? Your time. Breathe. Feel the position. So now we got back to where we were. Let's do that same attack where we just feel the position before we move on. chord you're playing right now with a flatter hand, a flatter second finger. Yeah, so that way your third finger is more elevated. If you're like this, then it's hard to keep that.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, his third finger wants to come up.
As long as it doesn't play.
Yeah.
Of course, we don't want this.
Yeah.
Oh, did you get it right? There it is. Freeze. There you go. Yeah, good. I think that's better. Can we try it? Let's go to the opening melody after the introduction. And let's stop on this again. Or what we're aiming for there is the thumb on the E. Good, do that again so that feels easy. Much softer here, much softer. So after this. Bring it down.
Oh, right there. Okay.
And come back out again. And then soft. And back down again. So that da 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 feels very relaxing.
Okay.
Feels like a release. Okay, let's go back again. Release.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right when you play that F sharp, just come in much softer. Yeah, the volume was right, but just keep the pedal. So
Okay.
even though it's loud, keep the pedal on this next note, even though you're playing softly. It'll come through
Okay.
and change when you get to the next new
Okay.
harmony.
Okay.
Good, let's go to the next phrase. Yeah, that's what we want. Good. Yep.
Lost there, yeah.
Five. So from the octave, let's talk through this. 5 on octave E, and then D sharp 4, C sharp with 3, 4 on B, now 3 and 1, 2, 1 and 5, now 2.
That is much easier.
So it's 5, 4, 3, and then 4 on the B. 4, 3.
5, 4, 3, 4.
4, yep. 4, 4, 3, 2, basically.
That's different from what they are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good, let's go back here. You can take some time because it's an octave, right?
Yeah.
It's a song without words.
Mhm.
The vocal line, if someone was going to sing that an octave, they would take time on that.
Okay.
Singers generally take more time on larger octaves, especially in lyrical pieces,
Okay.
just to make sure they land that interval. It's a
Right.
hard interval too.
Yeah. I just want to get right on it.
Just go here. Let's play that chord. Let's play the octave chord. This one. Do both hands. Play yours. Good. Play it again. Left hand. There you go. Okay, let's go back now. Play this. Just get to where you just played. That's right. You were on the right track.
Yeah.
You switched your 4, G sharp. Four on that B, 4 on the B. Uh-huh.
That tied E sharp always gets me.
You start back just right here. And release your right hand. Like don't let it hold the E so much. And then uh-huh.
See, I want to lift it up.
There's a tie here, there's a tie there, there's a whole note here, there's a half note there.
Yeah, it takes me a lot of mental energy to keep that down.
Down,
I don't
yeah.
know why that is.
You know, don't let that be don't fuss over that. That's not going to sound wrong on
Yeah.
Sunday, even though it's not indicated that way.
Yeah,
But
okay.
don't sweat over that. If you can get through it successfully, repeating the E sharp,
Yeah, okay,
no harm, no foul. Honestly,
okay.
yeah. I think you're trying to go too fast. It's adagio, but not too much. But adagio slow. I'm gonna try that. Really just keep, indulge yourself.
Okay.
If you have troubles getting to something like that, Tim,
Now, they suggest putting your thumb on this
you certainly could do that.
E. That makes more sense.
That gets you where you need to be, yeah.
Yes.
Can you do the opening again?
You want to do it right?
You were right. Let's just talk some stylistic things.
Okay.
Listen for even tone throughout. So firm fingertips, but just good. A little crescendo maybe. Good. Back off a little bit. Slow. Relax. Now don't resolve too soon. Yes, good. Big breath. Relax. Relax. Be late. Big breath. 1, 2. Oh, don't come in too soon. Big breath.
Yeah, pedaling there.
Just change on each one.
I'm just on each note. Okay.
Hey, you know what? If you're gonna do that one on the E like you did at the
Uh-huh.
last measure of the first line, do the same thing the second time you get that figure, but it runs to you.
Yeah.
But feel the weight change from your thumb here to the fifth finger there. So I shift my elbow out when I play that.
It's shifting a little bit.
Yeah, just very light on this 16th note. That gets you to like this. Light on the That was better. Good. Okay, so let's see. First steps. Isolate right hand fingering. Ah, shit. Do you have measure numbers?
Yeah.
Okay. 21. Ah, okay. got some notes written down here.
Okay, good. I was just thinking you need to be more careful when you're slapping your students' hands with a ruler, because your fall board's really getting scratched up here.
I know, right? This is not a fun room for them to be in, I guess. Okay, let me share. Okay, what's your Gmail?
MANDELL
ANDELL
5310 at Gmail. That was my old address before I moved to High Rise.
Nice. Okay, so you should be able to see this now. And you can always put your questions on there too, because you should be able to edit this document.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Hopefully it'll be straightforward. I won't need to ask questions.
I think you'll just get the directions, or how to open the document stuff. For using the document, or for the instructions I wrote?
Hopefully I won't need to ask any questions.
Oh yeah, I pretty much wrote what we went down today,
Okay,
but it's
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, fingering is really the key to a lot of this stuff I'm planning.
Yeah, and we can always, if we've not been diligent with using specific fingering on specific notes, and always using that fingering on those notes, it can be such a hard thing to kind of wrap your mind around.
Yeah.
To make yourself do, right?
I started looking at this.
Okay.
And the fingering on this is not intuitive.
With the right hand, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're opening like an octave, right?
Yeah. And then you're.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
I would use 3, 5 there, yep.
Okay. Oh, and then here they go from 4 to 5. How do you do that?
Just
You
like that, yeah.
Just lift up.
Like lift up. Yep, lift and sneak, just like that. Ah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and I'll apply those to.
I gave you a Masterworks Classic book, right?
Yeah, you
Okay,
did.
This one, yeah. So that was really for sight reading, right?
It was, but if you wanna choose some things out of there,
How far you made it through?
not very far, because I
Okay.
had to prepare for the test.
You know, page 12. Yeah, just do page 12.
Okay.
And 13, of course.
Yeah, the piece on page
Yeah,
4.
12. And then there's the bagatelle.
Yep.
Okay. So that's all on there.
So where's the class gonna be?